Mm-hmm.
Okay, go. A threat to the world, yet a topic often ignored. Climate change impacts each and every one of our lives. In the last century, climate change has become a rapidly growing threat to mankind. It has damaged the environment and the property of millions of people. This silent threat goes unnoticed by many people because it's gradual and not immediate. Studies by NASA show how pollution caused by humans since the mid-20th century is unprecedented in history, and that carbon dioxide levels have spiked in the last 3 decades alone. The threat of climate change threatens the lives of millions, yet the change can start with the individual. Together we can help fix the world that we are destroying. The rising global temperature is causing a rapid melting of snow and ice worldwide. The melting of ice in the Arctic is being studied, and a study by NASA shows that Greenland has lost an average of about 281 billion tons of ice per year between 1993 and 2016, while Antarctica has lost about 119 billion tons per year during the same time period. Increased melting of snow and glaciers are causing sea levels to rise, and global sea levels have risen about 8 inches in the last century. The melting causes a feedback loop. Earth's ice sheets are responsible for reflecting solar energy and heat back into the atmosphere and regulating global temperatures. However, as more melts, the world continues to heat up more gradually, and that cycle continues. This feedback loop can prove disastrous and is no distant problem for humans. It destroys billions in property and harms millions of people each year. Humans have been suffering the backlash of climate change, especially as of late. In 2017, natural disasters caused by climate change have cost $306 billion in total damage in the U.S. alone. In the decade from 2000 to 2009, twice as many record highs as record lows in temperatures have hit, indicating a rise in global temperatures. And scientists accredit this rise in temperature to no more common and harder hitting natural disasters. To more common and harder hitting natural disasters. According to the EPA, tropical storm activity in the Atlantic, Caribbean, and Gulf of Mexico have increased during the past 20 years. The intensity and frequencies of these storms are related to variations in the surface sea temperatures. Hurricane seasons in the past year have ravaged the southern and east coast of the U.S., the likes of which some are still struggling to repair. Climate change is creating a world that's worse to live in. The effects of climate change are growing out of control, and the backlash of its destructions have impacted millions worldwide, and it's up to us to help fix it. By cutting back on carbon emissions, we can help to reduce the effects of climate change. Something as simple as shutting off the lights while you're not in the room, to recycling your waste instead of just throwing it into the trash bin, are all things we can do to help. It's being destroyed by humans, however, we also have the means to fix it, and reducing our carbon footprint is crucial in slowing climate change. Thank you.